Hi, it's Mr. Reisky, and this is day 3 of inheritance. Inheritance is found in lesson 35 in our textbook, lesson 35. Today's new lesson is on a topic on page 3 of lesson 35. Page 3, let's see here, page 3, lesson 35, 34, 35. And sorry about that. There we go. It's called shadowing. Okay, we're not going to start with shadowing right away, but that's what today's new material is on. You should feel pretty comfortable with all of page 1 of lesson 35, down to the middle of page 2, and then starting to feel okay with some of these terms and ideas. Well, at least superclass and subclass. Okay. Those you should understand okay. We've not talked about abstract and final on page 2 there. We've not talked about overriding. We have talked extensively since about October about private, and now today is shadowing. So we'll have to come back to abstract and final. Okay, what do I have here? I have an animal tester. That's where the main is. Right there is my animal tester class. I'm making an animal object and a bird object. Let's see, here's the animal class, okay, and it's empty. Bird class has our new word from Monday, extends. Let's see, it's a new window, and I like that. Put that over here, and then let's also put this in a new window. You can see all three and scroll around how you want to. Okay, so my tester is making an animal object and making a bird object. Now, of course, I've written nothing in either animal or bird, and yet these will still work. This will still work. It compiles. BlueJ says, fine, no errors. And why is that? Before I run it, why is that? Why are there no errors even though I've written nothing, including no constructors? Recall that Java gives us a default constructor, just like public bird empty parentheses. It gives us that, okay? It gives us that default constructor even if we don't type anything in the class. Oops, no semicolon there. It gives us that. So animal has one too. It already has public animal, empty parentheses, open and close brace. It's implicit. Okay, that's a term we use for invisible or given to us. Okay, what else is in here? Well, in the bird class's default constructor, since it extends animal, it's got an implicit call to the animal class's default constructor. So that's what is implicit. That's what makes this thing compile with no errors. Okay, that's all given to us. That's crazy, crazy, crazy for first-time programmers I know. Let's see, this compile, good, and that guy compiles. And now what's going to happen if I run this and out.println these objects? Well, there's no toString methods, so we're going to see the name of the class followed by some hexadecimal number that sort of represents the location in memory where that object is stored. Okay, so I can compile everything and run it. And there's the name of the class, animal or bird, the @ symbol, and a hexadecimal number. All right, let's start building some stuff in here. In the animal class, okay, in animal, let's put some instance fields. Private string name is typical, and private int age. We'll say every animal in the whole world, wherever, has name and age. Okay, so now we'll have to make a constructor that gets this public animal. Okay, not quite done yet, but we'll fix it. Okay, I'm going to make a constructor now that gets a string and an int. Now, I've warned you before, don't have the same name for more than one variable, same identifier. Don't do that. So I've encouraged you to do string n, comma, int, maybe a for age, and then it's no problem. Name equals n, age equals a. Okay? And so over in the animal tester, I can do stuff like what? I can give it a name, like we'll call our animal Alice, and give it an age of 2, and give our bird a name, maybe Bob, age of 4. Is that going to work? I don't know. Is that going to work? Okay. Looks good with the animal stuff, but BlueJay's giving me an error about the bird constructor. Okay. What did the bird class get implicitly from Java? It got the implicit default constructor, public bird empty parentheses. That's what it gives us if we don't type any constructors in. But that's not what we want anymore. We want to have one that gets a name and an age. Okay? And then we can send that to the constructor in the animal class, and we're good to go. Did that work? Compile. Good. Compile. Still got something wrong, don't I? String name. Did I not compile it? Let's see. Compile. Bird. It's not compiling right, is it? Let's see here. BlueJay does that sometimes. Note in the classroom too. You make changes and BlueJay is not aware of the changes or something, but it's working now. Okay. It must be this new version thing. I don't know. My first year in school using this new version with Windows 10. Anyway, that's fine. So what's going on here? We call the bird, and bird constructor gives that stuff to the animal class. Okay. Today's new topic. Let's see, make sure this is running now. When I run it, sorry, ahead of myself there. We don't have a toString yet in the animal class. So let's go ahead and make that so we don't have that crazy @ symbol. So we'll just make this like I always do at least. S. And now I think we're going to have some nicer output. Let's see. Okay, good. Alice is 2 years old and Bob is 4 years old. Alice the animal, Bob the bird. Okay, it's all working.